Hello and welcome to our Pleiadian broadcast for July. My name's Elisa Logan and I'm here with Christine Day, and we're coming to you from the Galactic Receiving Station here in Grand Marais, Minnesota. And it's just wonderful to be back with you.
It just seems so long since we've done a broadcast, and that's because it is. You know, we had planned in our minds to do them sooner, and the Pleiadians were saying, just wait, it's not the time. So we've just been in this state of actively waiting to get the guidance to go ahead. So we bring this broadcast to you with tremendous love and joy.
Yes, I think it's an example of life these days where you can't just do what you've done before. Like we were thinking a broadcast every second month, like we have every, most years. And it's about, I think, going and doing things completely differently.
This really is a time of tremendous letting go. And we've got a great show today. We're going to talk about the energies on the planet, the covenant that came in late June, and what's taking place, and the information from the Pleiadians and the galactic community. And we've been working strongly in the galactic receiving station here on the land, just watching it really transform before our eyes. So much going on, and of course we will have a transmission with our crystalline vortex a little later in the show. So it's just wonderful to be here celebrating and being with you. So before we go into anything energetic in this show, so people can really take in what we're saying, we just want to tell you a little about something that we've got coming up, the latest energy and things that are going to be available, just so you know what's happening.
Well, I'm excited because I'm going to be bringing a 3-day Circle of Light program, and it really touches me because it feels like the timing for this couldn't be any more perfect. You're going to be taken step by step through a process for creating your own Circle of Light. And the Circle of Light it's like it moves you into an unlimited arena of a pure space where you can align and connect to your own sacred aspect of self. And it's really touches me because it's you reaccessing and utilizing your creation energy in building your own unique circle of light. And this space is a space that you create where you can rest, where you can rejuvenate, and you can allow yourself to regenerate in a space that's pure, and it's removed from this third dimensional illusion that we find ourselves in. So I'm looking forward to it, and it's going to be held in September. I don't have the dates.
10th, 11th, and 12th of September.
But I look forward to sharing these teachings from the Pleiadians that Christine channeled through, and I've worked with her in bringing this process to so many people that I look forward to bringing it to anyone who feels called to join us.
And this Circle of Light initiations from the Pleiadians have done a magnificent job bringing these initiations in so you can be self-empowered. You move back through that Circle of Light, which is available to you anytime, and you can take it anywhere you go and move into a really important and really powerful state of renewal. So I love it that the cells rejuvenate and regenerate themselves, and you get to actually rest in your Circle of Light. It's within really a nurtured environment of your own Circle of Light beyond this illusion here of the dimension.
Yeah, you realigning with you in your space, your unique Circle of Light arena that you've created.
And I love the energy. The Pleiadians, you get provided these templates that they brought through me, which I've placed, they're on paper. So you'll be working with these amazing templates that support you in expanding your own Circle of Light and evolving into this higher order of light of yourself.
Yes, you're launched. So anyway, I'm really happy to be able to share this with you.
And can they register online?
Yes, it's in the store, and it's in the store under online. It's going to be via Zoom, so which I think accelerates and brings the course to another level, because we meet in another realm of connection when we meet with these online Zoom programs. So if you're again, if this resonates with you, I'm really happy to be bringing these energies. So you're going to be bringing in a new 90-minute Zoom class, and these have been every second month through the pandemic, each one uniquely brilliant in that they bring a whole new set of initiations that are just so transforming and supportive. And there's a new one coming in August.
I know, it's hot off the press. I actually just brought this in yesterday, so here I am talking about it. But yes, it's a 90-minute Zoom class, August 28th at 10 a.m. Central USA time. And the title of this is Shifting Your Perceptions and Adjusting into a Higher Energetic Orientation of Self. And this energy of this specific class is really profound. So let me talk a little bit about it. So it's really about reestablishing a higher state of your own sensory perceptions through reopening doorways within your pineal. So we'll be working within the pineal and also linking into the essence of the covenant energy. So through the powerful initiation tools that you'll be given to work with, you're actually working with a series of what the Pleiadians call touch spots, and they're within the brain. So we'll be moving our awareness into these touch spots, and you'll be launching yourself actually into another aspect of your ascension. The reveal within your pineal is going to enable you to work within an expanded vibrational light of the arena of the covenant, which has expanded itself on another level, and it's going to expand early August. And in this class structure, you'll receive personal imprints from the covenant once we've opened up these touch spots in the pineal to align and open into an expanded telepathic senses, entering a state of a high light of communion space. So it's going to be very profound, very cutting edge, that we're all ready for this next step. So if you feel inclined, come and join us in this 90-minute Zoom class. I'm really excited by the energy that I've experienced just bringing in this base information on that class that's coming. And of course, it will be up in the store if you want to register.
Yes, and what I love about these classes too is that they're filmed, because it's Zoom. And then, so after the class, you work with the PDF material that you get. You have the video to continue to watch and receive, deeper and deeper initiations. And I think that's, really a huge gift, because it's you get to, when you get to watch it again and again, you just move into those extra layers of
those multidimensional aspects. We know when we say multidimensional aspects that you'll watch it a second time and work with it a second time. It'll be like a new experience, because you have expanded from the first experience, so you are able to enter a more complete expression of those initiations, and they're really limitless. So it's fantastic. And we've really priced it at a small price point to really support anyone who wants to be part of these live Zoom classes, so you can be part of that. So why don't we take a conscious breath right now? Just a deep breath in and out the mouth and just letting go. It's a lot of energy. And it's really time to start settling in to be here with us all on an energetic level, because we've got the Pleiadians here, we've got a lot of the galactic community present, Mother Mary, the Christ energy. They're all here and are supporting with transmissions moving from our space out to you. So let's just take one more conscious breath. And just letting go. And maybe just placing a hand on your chest. Remember, the heart area is your full chest area. It's not just the physical heart. This is your energetic center of your heart space that is part of your sacred, the doorway to your multidimensional self. That's it. Ashata ine a. Eshe om, eshe om, eshe om. Let's just open our awareness and take another conscious breath and letting go. And just opening to the presence of the light that is here with us all. That each one of us is interconnected through the God consciousness state. And our God consciousness state is in the bone, the skeletal structure of these physical bodies. That's where the energy of your God consciousness energy exists. And this is really the time for us to reach inside ourselves and really allow an alignment. Yes, we have our humanity. We're perfectly imperfect with our human selves, and then we have the sacred nature that we are. And this time, this intense time on the planet, with all the chaos, the pandemic, the intensity of the weather, everything building like into a crescendo. But in all of that, we have the sacred part of ourselves that exists within the heart space. And we have the energy and the essence of the covenant. Now this covenant energy anchored at the end of June this year, just a few months ago. You know, it's a vibrational light structure. It's a consciousness that anchored on earth as part of the destiny of the transition of this planet, heralding in a new phase, a new era for all of us here on earth. And even though you can look at that chaos that's going on right now all over the planet, no one is left without that element of the chaos, of the drama, of the illusion. And all that misperception of the ego mind and the stories of the ego mind, the misunderstandings and the fear and the worry or the struggle or whatever else is going on in moments within your ego mind. And then you have your sacred component that is stable, carrying a sense of peace, of connectedness, totally separate from that drama, totally separate from that illusion. And this energy of the covenant that was really sent by God to us on earth for this time, the energy of the beginning of the Aquarian age is held. The Aquarian age is held by that frequency of the covenant. And the covenant has begun to even expand its vibrational light even further across the earth plane in the last few days. It's creating a pulse, a quickening across the earth plane. And it's also pulsing into our own heart cells. So as you choose to align to your heart, you choose to align to the frequency, to the light, to the purity of this covenant energy sent by God. And this is really incredible how this covenant is really expanding the energetic framework of the earth plane, but also expanding it through our own energetic field and through the heart cells. So there's this really amazing unfolding that's taking place. And we're going to be working with that covenant energy through the vortex of crystals after this discussion here. And the Pleiadians have asked me to bring this, the promise. And when I feel the energy of the promise that was made to all of us here, and it's the promise of self-resurrection in this transitional time. And the covenant mirrors this energetic platform of the essence of the promise about returning home to ourselves, that self-resurrection through our hearts of the sacred that we are. This is really important with these times that are coming up. There's a further building of intensity coming within the drama on this planet in the third dimension. And it's not about creating fear and being afraid of that. No, it's about go inwards, align to your heart, align to the peace, to the space of knowing and knowledge that exists within your heart, which is part of your higher order of light, your sacred component. It's part of your natural makeup. We're human and we're sacred beings. So this is really key right now. And not to be caught up in this whirlwind of the drama. And there's so much of it out there, and there's information. You don't know if it's true or not, what's true, what's not true. But where the truth lies is within your heart, and that is being mirrored, that truth is being mirrored through the elements of nature, through the sacredness of the trees, the rocks, the flowers, the birds, the wind, the sun, the earth. It's all around us. And we're being called to really slow down, to use that conscious breath in and out the mouth that says, yes, I'm willing to let go. Yes, I'm willing to receive my light. To take moments of connection towards your own heart space. Just moments. Like one moment of time of aligning through the heart space with your conscious breath and letting go into your heart. Every cell in your body begins to shift. It also starts to break down the old belief systems, those self-sabotaging patterns and cycles that you've worked with for lifetimes just start to fall away. This is the time for a lot of the old shells just to fall away. Because when you choose to consciously align into your heart, you choose differently in that moment. You choose yourself. You choose the sacred that you are. You choose the multidimensional component of your sacred essence. And you can start anchoring it and building it moment by moment in your day-to-day living, so that you're not consumed with those misperceptions and stories of the ego mind, of the fear and the struggle and all the stories of the COVID and the fear that is in those stories. But you start to align to a place of stillness and peace within the space of your day-to-day living. And you choose to take that conscious breath every hour, once an hour in your life. It says, yes, I'm willing to let go of the old. And yes, I'm willing to embrace the light of myself, the space of my heart. It's such a simple process. And yet I know when we get caught up in the drama and in the fear and the struggle, and we're just like in our heads, in that illusion, it feels like you're just drowning. We all go to that and have moments of that. But then we need to remember to take that conscious breath. And there's another space, another place to be, and that's here within the heart space. If you bring both of your hands to align to the heart and physically feel the warmth and the pressure of your hands on your heart space, and you take a conscious breath and let go, you're coming home to yourself. This is my heart. And this is what we're being called to do. It's time to consciously choose change right now. And the question, how am I to deal with my life right now? How am I going to get through the day when everything feels turned around with the energies of the covenant on the planet. There's this intensity of energy. And everything feels like walking through mud some of the time. And there's this confusion and definitely a sense of not knowing what is going on, what's next, what's coming. And the Pleiadians bring us back to ourselves being in the moment and taking a step, just one step that's right in front of us right now. And not trying to project and work out what's happening. Because the ego mind is in a tailspin. It wants to know. But there's no way of knowing right now. And there's no need to know. That's what I like. The Pleiadians say, why would you want to need to know what's going on before you need that information? Be in the moment. Take a conscious breath. Just let go. And choose to be in the moment. And I can't remember how many times the Pleiadians said that to me on my initial journey years ago. When I was just caught up in wanting to know, needing to know. And now I don't have those moments so much. I trust the moment. I breathe, I let go. And I open into a state of gratitude. I look at nature and I open to the essence of nature. And I allow nature to be my guide, to bring that sense of truth to me. Because right now you don't want to be looking at the news because what's truth? There's stories here, stories there. What do you believe? And everybody can find something to read that supports their belief system, the belief system of their ego mind. So everyone's sure they're right. But what does that mean, being right? Is it really truth? Who knows? But what we can depend on is the connection to the heart. Opening up to the essence of nature and just taking moments with watching a bird or watching the clouds in the sky or watching the leaves in the wind of the tree or feeling the sense of the essence of the sun's rays on your body and just letting go, just opening up into a state of actively waiting. Thy will be done. Handing over your life to the aspect of your higher self from your higher order of light to take you step by step, moment by moment on your path and choosing to open into the essence of the creation that you have all around you in your life, however it may be. To use that conscious breath and just let go and move into thy will be done. You know, it's coming back to simple moments of truth with just the conscious breath in the stillness of your own heart. And then calling forth the Pleiadians and the galactic community, the spiritual realms, the light beings, the masters, Mother Mary, the Christ energy, to call them forth. Because we have to call forth the support in order to get that support. And we have to be specific, asking for what it is we need in this moment in time, which means you have to know what you need, what it is that you want for yourself right now. What is your heart's desire? And it might be really basic, like, you know what, I just need more money. So you take a conscious breath and you let go and you open up and say, I'm opening to receive my abundance. This is what I need right now. You're allowed to ask for what it is you need for yourself. To ask for the support, maybe the strength, the courage to let go. Maybe to open into calling forth your heart's desire that brings you joy and upliftment. choosing to believe that you deserve to receive. And right now on the planet, we've got this huge presence, this added presence and acceleration of the Pleiadians and the galactic community on the earth plane, supporting with the new energetic framework that's anchoring here and creating a balance, bringing a balance on the earth plane of the light. This is really important right now, and all the sacred sites and the energetic grid lines are working together to build this balance, to build this new framework, this new design on the planet right now. And it may feel like everything's out of control and crazy, but that's just on the third dimensional level. It has nothing to do with the truth, with the existence of the multidimensional realms that are here on planet Earth and that are anchoring and expanding daily. And our magnetic core is carrying the reflected frequency of the covenant and pulsing that out across the earth plane and interacting through all the cells of our hearts. So it's about you. How much are you willing to allow yourself to receive right now? How much are you willing to engage into the cells of your heart and receive that light? And allow yourself to move, to reposition yourself into the peace, into the stability of your multidimensional heart. And while your ego mind, while all your energy is up in your mind, you're separated from the heart space. So start to move your awareness down into your physical heart and away from your ego mind and that story that's being perpetuated by your ego mind. This is a time of self-empowerment to utilizing the energy, the sacred energies of the covenant that's interacting through your heart cells and was waiting for you to actively engage through your heart cells into the sacred communion essence of the covenant that's bringing and reflecting the energy of your own light to you if you're willing to receive that.
That's so supportive to hear that, and I will listen to that repeatedly. And it's so simple. That truth is so simple. As the Pleiadians share that things will be accelerating. At the same time, they tell us to slow down, and it comes down to our connection to our heart, is what you're saying, to be able to access all the support that's here for us.
And it's waiting for each one of us. It's for everyone has that divine right of reconnection through your heart. They're not just empty words. So how much are you willing to receive right now? And you know what? You don't have to do it perfectly. This is what I love. One moment spent connecting to your heart makes the difference and shifts your energetic right through your system. And every time you work moment by moment in connecting to your heart, it accumulates. And it gradually creates a more stable environment, and you start to align and feel the experience of it in your day-to-day life. It's a supportive platform for you to return to over and over again. And after a while, you just become that platform. And you spend more time in the peace and in the alignment to the clarity, the knowing, the knowledge, than you do to the drama of that day-to-day chaos that is worldwide right now.
Yeah. And that I feel is, I would understand to believe is that when you do that with yourself, you are then taking care of your family, your community, and the planet. Because many people ask, what can I do for my children? What can I do for my family? And what I'm hearing you say is connect to your heart and forge that alignment and hold that, and then you move into becoming that platform for others.
That is so true. We are the gift. Each one of us is the gift to humanity. And the only way we can self-realize that gift, the self-realization comes through creating that platform. And then wherever you walk in your day, you're transmitting that platform, not trying to push it forward. No, just by being, you carry the transmission of that connection, of the love, and bring an essence of yourself out into the world, which reflects to others and allows them to meet themselves through their own hearts. Not by preaching, just by being. That is how we are supposed to be the gift to the planet and to humanity right now. We individually make the difference. And you connect into your heart cells just one moment, it impacts the entire planet. It impacts all of humanity. It's hard to really take that in, but it's a truth. So we are incredibly powerful, limitless beings that can really create the change that's necessary through the sacred communion with our own hearts.
Yeah, I love that. And it's, and I really, again, want to say thank you for sharing that information. It reminds me of the Pleiadians also often give that image of the puzzle, and you're a piece of that puzzle. And, it's almost like a puzzle of light. As you come in and connect to your heart, your piece lights up even a little more. And, and it is hard to take that in from the human perspective, that you matter and that what you do makes a difference.
I know, and it's so easy to feel like so powerless in the drama that's going on, in the chaos, but we're not powerless. You can choose one moment a day to make that connection, and you start to come into a place of self-empowerment, because you are love. Our makeup, our sacred makeup is one of love. Let's take one more conscious breath and just let go. Ashata inea. Eshe o meshe o meshe o. That's it. Taking a conscious breath and letting go. Just holding your heart. Bring your awareness into your heart. And just take one more conscious breath and let go. Ashata i. And it's about rejoining the collective consciousness that you are a part. Coming home to yourself, but also coming home into a sacred communion. And as we each connect into our heart space, we can open up and become part of that universal God consciousness state of that communion. Each one of us that is actively, consciously working on this evolution within ourselves are to ultimately open into a space of communion with each other, allowing that communion to form a deeper network of light on this earth plane. This is part of our mission, our collective mission. And I just hold the space for each one of us to allow that unfolding, especially now, as the covenant opens its form on another level to us through our heart spaces. Eshata ine a she o me she o. So be it.
So be it.
So I think we're almost ready to go into the transmission, but before we do, there's something I want to adjust within your divine access point, which is in the base of your throat. So we're going to do a little bit of work on that, and then we'll move into the transmission space. I want to talk about that divine access point. It's here in the base of the throat, and it's where the energy of your own higher order of light enters the body most readily. And it's an extension, actually, of the full sacred heart space. So it's the whole chest area is the heart. And at the base of the throat is the divine access point, which is also an extension of that sacred heart space. Mm-hmm. So it feels like there's a seal that's ready to be released from the divine access point. So what I want you to do is just bring your hand and touch the base of your throat just a little bit. And feel, sense the essence of the pressure or the warmth of your hand on the base of your throat. And just let your awareness come into that space. And just place a conscious breath like a soft wind right into where you're touching the base of your throat. That's it. Open your awareness a little more around your divine access point, around the base. That's it. Let your awareness open a little more, and then place another conscious breath. It's in and out the mouth like a soft wind right into your divine access point. Okay, now I'm going to come into that space with you. Just let your awareness open a little more. And I'm going to lift a veil, some congestion. It's like a veil that's going to be lifted, a membrane that's going to be lifted just out of the base of your throat. So take a breath, let go. That's it. I'm lifting that veil out of the base of your throat. Just like pulling a membrane away from your throat. Open your awareness, take a breath, let go. That's it. I'm just lifting a little more out of the space. Now let your awareness open a little further through the space. You either see, sense, or feel it. Just let your awareness open a little more if you can. And take another breath right into the space of your divine access point. And you may see, sense, or feel the essence like light starting to open up through the space. It could be fluidity, light, movement, a color. Just let your awareness open into the space. Take another conscious breath and just let go. Now I'm getting ready to release the seal. This is an old seal that's been in place for lifetimes. I'm just lifting the seal off and out of your DAP, your divine access point at the base of your throat. And it's not only opening the front of the throat, but as I lift the seal, there's an energy opening from the throat all the way to the back of the vertebra in the neck. That's it. Open your awareness a little more. And take one more conscious breath into the space that you see, sense, or feel. Place that breath like a soft wind. That's it. Now take one more conscious breath and just let go within the space that you see, sense, or feel as that seal is released. And it's like an opening in the throat area in the DAP, the Divine Access Point, and also right through the back of the vertebra and the neck. Open your awareness just a little more and take one more conscious breath. Ashata'i. That's great. That's great. That's really, I can feel the energy flowing around. I want you to let your awareness open into the essence that you see, sense, or feel there, and take one more conscious breath and let go. It's going to support your alignment and work within the crystalline vortex and the alignments that you work with the energies of the vibrational light of the covenant. That's great. Now take one more breath and just let go. Letting go. And letting go. It's like old shells just falling away from the base of your throat. Akashata'i. She'om de'inea, she'om she'o. That's it. Take one more breath and just let go. Ashata'inea. That's great work, everybody. Now we're totally ready to move into the energy of the crystalline vortex. Akashata'i she'om de'inea she'om she'o. Just bringing both your hands to your heart space. That's your whole chest area, the palms of your hands on your chest, and bring your awareness to where you feel the warmth or the pressure of your hands on your heart. That's it. Whether you see, sense, or feel the space, it doesn't matter. Just let your awareness open through your experience and take a conscious breath, like a soft wind, right into the space that you see, sense, or feel. That's it. Now open your awareness just a little more. That's it. Allowing your awareness to fully open into the space that you see, sense, or feel, and take one more conscious breath and let go within the space. Now just hold one hand to your chest and the other bringing it to the base of your throat into the divine access point. And see, sense, or feel as you bring your awareness into your divine access point. Feel how the essence, the energy of the base of your throat and your hand on your heart is opening you into another arena of your heart space. Just let your awareness open a little more. Take one more conscious breath and let go. That's it. Now let your awareness open a little further. Take one more breath and just let go through the space within your heart, that expression of your heart space. It may be subtle, it may be strong. You may see it, you may sense it, you may feel it. Let your body move. Open your awareness. Take another conscious breath and let go into the expression of the space, into the essence that you see, sense, or feel. That's it. Take one more conscious breath right through the space and allow your awareness just to open just a little more through the space. And just taking another conscious breath and letting go. You're going to move your awareness into the vortex of crystals that's aligned into the essence, to the energy of the covenant. Just let your awareness move from your heart into the crystals. And it's like entering a huge whirlpool space. Whether you see, sense, or feel the essence of the space, the energy, the essence of the whirlpool is starting to open up to you. Open your awareness a little more, take another conscious breath and let go within the space that you see, sense, or feel. Into the movement, the essence of the patterns of light held within the vortex that aligns you and moves you deeper and deeper into the space, into the consciousness of the covenant. That's it. Let your awareness open a little more. Take one conscious breath and just let go where you find yourself. It's like entering an ocean of light. Whether you see, sense, or feel this vast space, just take one more conscious breath and just let go as you align deeper within the flow, within this spiral-like movement, within this ocean of light. That's it. Let your awareness open a little further. Allow your body to move. Allow yourself to be drawn deeper, to be received by the essence of the covenant. You're going to bring a sound, the sound N, with an expanded N, right into where you find yourself. N. That's it. Bring your sound just once, N, right through the space. And that unique frequency of your sound is being recognized, received by the covenant space. See, sense, or feel how the essence of your sound is somehow moving you deeper. It's like a doorway is opening up to you as you are recognized through your sound. Let your awareness open a little further through the space that you find yourself. And bring your sound, N, that expanded N, right into the space. N. See, sense, or feel how the essence of your sound is being received even further. It's like you're being drawn into the space, deeply within the movement that you see, sense, or feel. And witness how the energy of the light within the covenant is opening up to you. That's it. Open your awareness a little more. Take another conscious breath and just let go. Ashata'i. That's it. Let your awareness open a little further into the expression of the essence of your experience. Now you're going to place your sound once more where you find yourself here. N. N. That's it. Witness how you're being received. Taken even deeper within the essence of the covenant through your sound. Open your awareness, take a conscious breath, and as you take that breath and let go, you're aligned even more completely into the space within the sacred movement, the patterns of light of the covenant space. That's it. Let your awareness just open a little more. Take one more conscious breath and just let go. It's like as you let go, the space opens on another level. It's like petals of a flower opening up to the light of the sun. That's it. Feel, see, or sense Are you being drawn deeply within the space of the opening? Let your awareness open a little further, and then place your sound specifically into the opening that you see, sense, or feel. N. Through your sound, feel yourself being drawn deeper within the very central place. As the petals open, you're drawn into the very center of the pattern structure of the flower, into the very center of the brilliance of the light. That's it. Just let go. Just let your awareness open a little further. To take another conscious breath where you find yourself and just let go. Ashata inea. Ashe om, ashe om, ashe om. That's it. Let your awareness open into the space that's being revealed here. As you take a conscious breath and let go, you're aligned deeper within the brilliance, received within the sacred energy of the covenant. That's it. Let your awareness open a little more. Take one more conscious breath. And letting go. And letting go. And letting go. I am. Take a conscious breath, let go, and claim your place here. You are being received, witnessed within the space of the light. Take another conscious breath and just letting go. It's like there's a falling away of the old shells. The old density, as you're held within the light. Akashata I, she om da ine a, she om, she om, she om. That's it. Take one more conscious breath and just let go. And allowing another level of falling away. Being seen as an extension of the light. That's it. And then gently, slowly, you're going to bring your awareness from the space that you find yourself within the essence of the brilliance. Bringing your awareness right back to where your hands are connecting into your divine access point and your heart cells. As you do that, you're drawing with you the pure essence of the light of the covenant into the cells of your heart. Okay. That's it. Just let your awareness expand through your heart space. Feel, see, or sense the essence, the flow of the light from the covenant, flooding your heart cells, expanding your heart connection. That's it, opening into a state of receivership. Akashata I, eshe om dai inea. Eshe om, eshe om, eshe om. It's great work. Akom dai inea, eshe om, eshe om. That's it, letting your awareness open, taking another breath, and just letting go within the space of your heart. Eshe om, eshe om, eshe om. So be it. That's it, just taking a conscious breath and just letting go. Such an important reconnection here. I just want to acknowledge the work that you've allowed yourself to unfold into with the essence of the covenant flowing into the heart cells. Let's take another conscious breath and just letting go, just allowing everything to fall away in this moment of time as you bring your awareness even deeper through the heart cells. And placing a hand on your heart, a hand on your divine access point. And just opening into the essence of the alignment that you see, sense, or feel here. That's it, just letting go. And letting go and letting go. It's been really wonderful being with you here, sharing this really sacred moment with you.
Yeah, that was very powerful, and it feels like it's such an important transmission to be utilized, and in taking us, and taking myself, I'll speak for myself, and taking me forward in the coming days. So I'm very grateful. I'm just very very hot right now, but it feels like such a powerful and an important transmission. Thank you.
And how wonderful to be with you all. And just knowing that I'm holding each one of you in my heart. You can call my energy forward at any time, at any moment during the day for support. And just remember to let go into each moment, into the sacredness of each moment, of as many moments you can in any one day, until we connect next time.
Yeah, so much gratitude for connecting with you again, and for sharing from here, our home, and in the Galactic Receiving Station. So much gratitude.
And I wish to honor you in all that you are in this moment. So be it.